Today in Brown's Video Store, we're cracking open a format that time left on the shelf. It spins like a record, looks like a laserdisc, and flopped harder than a Blockbuster stock tip in 2010. This is CED. What is CED, you ask? CED stands for Capacitance Electronic Disc. It was RCA's answer to the growing home video market. VHS, Betamax, and the high roller Laserdisc were already fighting it out in living rooms, and RCA wanted in. And after nearly 20 years, they launched these monsters. With CED's release in 1981, RCA's idea came to fruition. The idea? Movies on giant vinyl-like discs that you play with a needle. I'm not kidding. This thing has a stylus just like a record player inside, and that's how it plays the movies. Instead of reading with lasers like Laserdisc, its more popular cousin, it tracked grooves with a stylus, which I think is honestly a lot cooler. And it wasn't sound it just picked up video signals, based on tiny changes in capacitance. It spun at 450 RPM, which is super fast, and most movies had to be flipped halfway through, some even needing a second disc. Imagine trying to watch The Godfather and having to flip the disc 1 time, 2 times, or even 3 times during the movie. Besides the flipping of the disc problem I just mentioned earlier, the CED had other problems, like its launch date being in 1981. VHS had already won the living room. Not only that, but CED couldn't record. No taping cartoons or sports off TV. And those vinyl-like grooves, they wore out. The stylus we mentioned earlier wore down. And if you were careless with handling, your movie could skip worse than a scratched CD. It was too late, too fragile, and too niche. RCA pulled the plug by 1986 after hemorrhaging hundreds of millions of dollars. They bet the house on this and sadly, lost it all. But despite all that, over the years, collectors like myself love these things now. The caddies, which is what the disc inside is called, are basically giant movie vinyl sleeve covers for all of them that hold the disc inside. Movies like Poltergeist, Superman the movie, one of my personal favorites, Rocky, another Stallone movie, First Blood, The Dark Crystal, and even the making of Michael Jackson's Thriller all had CED releases. And that's history you can hold. And watching one play, it's like a lost ritual. Loud, mechanical, weird, and kind of beautiful.
Put side B in.
In closing, CED was the Betamax to Laserdisc's cooler VHS. Weird, doomed, but fascinating. For home video nerds, it's a reminder of how messy the format wars really were. And for retro lovers like us, it's one hell of a conversation piece. And that about does it for this BVS review. Drop a comment and a like, and let me know if you have a CED or if you've ever seen a CED disc. And remember, always rewind, unless you're spinning at 450 RPM. Catch you next time at Brown's Video Store.